What's up, sports bettors? We have a full slate of MLB tomorrow. I mean, 16 games. So what I'm going to be doing is breaking down for you where is the value early. So we say this all the time, or I say this all the time, but as a sharp, profitable bettor, right, lines are always moving, sports books are always slipping up, and there's line discrepancies. So you can't look 5 minutes before the games start and expect to make a lot of money sports betting, right? That's not how it works. If you look at my WinBet account, for example, I mean, tons of bets we went through yesterday in yesterday's videos. Some bets win, some bets lose. We place them at various times throughout the day because you never know when the value is going to occur, right? The way you make money sports betting isn't by hitting some crazy 10-leg parlay, right? The way you make money is by constantly looking for bets that have a mathematical profit margin, which is called edge, and you hammer them. So we can see the first bet available is in the Padres-Guardians game, 3.9% profit margin on the Guardians, plus 147 odds on WinBet. So if you just look at the line, you can tell very clearly this is insane value. No other sportsbook's giving us better than plus 135. Pinnacle, they only have 12 cents in market width baked in. Bet Online only has 11 cents, and they're only giving you plus 130. So this is an arbitrage bet between WinBet and Bet Online. So we could actually make risk-free money, plus 147 on the Guardians, minus 141 on the Padres, by betting on equal and opposite outcomes on WinBet and Bet Online. So this is an extremely sharp bet. And again, the only way you find these bets is you constantly have to be looking for sharp, profitable wagers, right? So you can see right here, tons of bets. There's some losing streaks, there's some winning streaks, but it's all just about constantly, here was the 2,000 to 14 grand parlay. It's all about constantly looking for bets with an edge. Sometimes you're going to have some little down dips, but if you track your bets, with OddsJam, you'll notice over the course of the long run, as long as you're placing bets that have a mathematical profit margin, you're going to make money over the course of a large sample size. So what I recommend is you can literally keep these recommended filters on. It's only going to show you the sharpest, biggest line discrepancies that are extremely profitable bets, such as this Guardians plus 147. And you can basically blindly bet the page, right? So this plus 147 is incredible. Frickin' hammer it, which is exactly what I did. I hammered it. I mean, I have a lot of bets open, but we can see right here, where are we, baby? Tons of bets open for today, so got to scroll through those. But what we have open for tomorrow is Guardians, right? $2,000. You can see now, actually, this is wild. WinBet, from the sharp bet I found on OddsJam, they're actually giving me, a positive cash out, right? They're saying my wager was $2,000. They're saying, damn, your bet was really sharp. It was really good. We'll give you $20.15 if you cash out. So I could literally make a risk-free $15 in profit by just hitting this cash out button. But I'm not gonna, because again, I think my bet has a 3.9% profit margin. I bet $2,000 on it, so that's $78 in profit margin. So I'm not going to cash out. F that, no way. So this bet's extremely sharp, extremely profitable. Next bet I have, yes run first inning, Rays Angels, right? Huge value. No other bookmaker is even giving us plus money. We're getting plus 115 on Caesars. Insane that they offered this. Caesar slipping up big in the early MLB betting markets. And again, the way that OddsJam works is it's just literally constantly scanning these lines. You can see my bet right here, looking for these line discrepancies, right? OddsJam updates 1 million odds every second. So essentially, it'll show you those 5 to 10 huge pricing discrepancies where you're getting ridiculous value. And again, on Caesars, it's same thing, right? From some of the videos I've done recently is not every bet's winning. You can see there's some losing streaks here, but there's also some winning streaks. John Isner plus 2.5. What a freaking guy. But you can keep going through, and there's, some variance, but over the course of the long run, everything's up and to the right. And that's essentially what you're looking for as a sports bettor. So let's get into the next bet. So what do we have next? So we'll continue to go down. I think this one I missed. I do have the Orioles plus 143. Boom, right here. Where is it? Orioles plus 143, super sharp bet. No other sportsbook giving us better than plus 135. Two of the sharpest bookmakers, Pinnacle and Bet Online, plus 134, plus 133. The bet's positive EV to both. That looks like a pretty damn good bet, right? So I went ahead, I locked that in as well. And you can see that right here. So we have the Orioles. And again, it's kind of exactly what I said. Not every week's an up week. You have some losing weeks, like I guess this week for me. But when you're tracking your bets, you're following your profit and you're placing bets with an edge, everything's up and to the right. It's just about placing a large enough sample size. You need to be using OddsJam frequently and enough to place as many sharp positive EV bets as possible. Next, we got the Rockies minus 1.5. So I think I locked that in. We have it right here, $1,000 plus 165 odds. And then the final one we have is the Rockies money line, minus 112, right? Pretty clear value. Both Bet Online and Pinnacle, two of the most efficient, sharpest bookmakers, only pricing in 9 and 10 cents a juice respectively. Pretty clear value at minus 112, slightly lower EV, but hey, what's really cool about, I locked it in, 22.40, you can see right there. What's really cool about WinBet as well, which a lot of people, don't recognize, is they give you a lot of comp dollars. So you get a lot of free stays to Vegas. So typically once I get to like $1,000, just take my free stay in Vegas, and you got a bunch of money to spend on dinners and in rooms and things of this nature. So my bets are already mathematically profitable. They already have an edge over the sports book. And then on top of that, you get free rooms in the nicest hotel in Las Vegas. Sounds like a pretty damn good deal to me. So total profit margin of all of these bets, 7.5 grand wagered, is $120. Now with the new OddsJam algorithm, it's relatively conservative, I would say, based on how it prices EV and kind of looks at markets. But regardless, it's the goal of this software, right? The goal of recommended filters is if you blindly bet this page to 250 bets, you're going to be so profitable, it's going to be amazing to you, which is essentially exactly what I do on a daily basis, and it works out pretty well. Again, as long as you can deal with variance, these losing streaks and things, here's a big parlay win we had, you're going to be super profitable with this software. Just try it out, 7 days free. Let's make some frickin' money.